Guys, what is going on? It is Chris Colgan here, your favorite real estate agent in the whole wide world. And I gotta tell you, as you know, if you've watched this channel before, the real estate market is driving me crazy, and the latest stats for Northern Virginia just came out. So I wanna go through with you guys and show you what's going on with each county, and maybe we'll check out a few cities. But like I said, this market is just driving me nuts. I would have a full head of hair. I used to look like Brad Pitt, and now the market has changed. But you know what? There is just not much for sale, and the interest rates, as you know, are going anywhere from 6 to 7%, but the market is still hot. I've never seen anything like this before. So let's break down these numbers here and see what's going on in each county and part of Northern Virginia. So let's get right into it. All right, so we're gonna start with Fairfax County, which is obviously the biggest county in all of Virginia. So let's check it out. So there's the new listings, which is a key thing that I really look at because that's what's going on while there's hardly any inventory, is down 43% year over year. And then new pendings is down 16%. So you can see there is just not a lot of new houses coming on, but there's still a lot of houses going under contract. And then the closed sales are down 17% to 1,312. Did I say that right? So anyways, you can tell a lot of things are still selling, but there's just not a lot coming on the market. Now, what kind of really blew my mind about Fairfax is the median sales price is still up 5.4% in Fairfax County to $721,900. And then you can see that the 5-year June average has been $642,000. So it's still above its 5-year average, which kind of stuns me a little bit. Now check out this number right here, right? Active listings, 1,057 with a 5-year average of 1,599. So they are at one of the lowest points they have been in 5 years in Fairfax. But May of 2023, it was 933, which, you know, it's just still like a really low inventory there. And then you get on to average days on market, which is 11, which is also close to a 5-year low, which the average is around 14 days. And then let's get into average sold to average list price. The houses are selling on average for 102% of their list price. So that right there just shows you people are paying more than asking still in Fairfax County. Let's break down some of the cities of Fairfax though. All right, so let's just take a quick look at some of the cities over in Fairfax County and let's see how they're doing. So I went ahead and I divided it up or switched it up by like the average sold price going up. Now, some of these areas might be a little skewed because some of the towns just aren't that big compared to others, but you can just see like Reston, that sales prices are up 2%. You got Fairfax County in general, like I said, 3.4% year over year. Falls Church is up 3%. Springfield's up 4%. Centerville's up 4%. Then Vienna, 5%. So some of these areas are still really popping. Chantilly, 8%. Burke is up 10%. And then the areas that are kind of struggling would obviously be some of the higher price points, like Great Falls is down 12%, Herndon, which probably has a lot of new construction stuff going on, and then Clifton, and then obviously Fort Belvoir, Fairfax Station, Annandale are all down as well. What does that mean? You know what, doesn't really show me too much, but the county as a whole is definitely still very healthy, and the sale prices there are kind of just at the national average, which is a good thing. And I'm also glad that we're not seeing it go up 15 to 20% a year. Right now, Fairfax is in more of a healthy market, but you know what, at the end of the day, there's just not much for sale. So it still really is a seller's market over in Fairfax County. All right, so let's check out Arlington, which we know I've done a bunch of videos on, which I'll link down below. New listings are way down 44% year over year. Pendings are down 12%, and then closed sales are down 3.8%. So the same thing is going on in Arlington, just not a lot of people listing. And then the average closed sales is still just a little bit down, only like 5 to 10% down. One thing that kind of struck me about Arlington is their median sales price is down $652,000, which is down 3%. So their market is actually starting to soften a little bit. I saw that happen with Washington, D.C. in one of my prior videos. D.C. as well is really softening. And just as we know, I've said before, a lot of people are moving out to the suburbs. Active listings, 284, which is almost below the 5-year average of 351. So again, Arlington as well is a seller's market. And then average days on market in Arlington, you know, again, huge condo market, a lot of luxury is at 21 days. May of 2023, it was 17, and then June of 2022 is about 20. So it's kind of about on par. And then the houses are selling for 99.8% of asking price. So people in Arlington are pretty much getting what they are wanting. What does that tell me? You know what? It's more of an even market, and Arlington definitely not as hot as Fairfax. Let's check out Alexandria. All right, by the way, if you're thinking about buying a home, or if you know somebody thinking about buying a home anywhere here in the Northern Virginia or the country for that matter, definitely text me at the number below. People text me all day and we talk about real estate, or shoot me an email, info@colganteam.com. You can also call me anytime, but let's get back into the video. Like I said, we were talking about Arlington. So new listings are down 35%. New pendings are down 20%. So only 195 new pendings. Closed sales are down 18% to 244, but this is 245. But look at this. This is what completely blows my mind. Alexandria, which I don't know what's going on over there, but the average, their median sold price is up to 15% to 702,000. So that is a really strong market over there still. You know, a lot of different areas, a lot of high-end properties as well, but that really just blows my mind. But look at this, you know, what kind of makes sense about that medium sold price is active listings is at a 5-year low almost, 186 with a 5-year average of 234, and then average days on market though are 14 days, and then the average house is selling for 101% of their asking price, which, you know what, this makes sense, right? Like the houses aren't moving as quickly because a lot of buyers are watching from the sidelines and seeing what interest rates do. But you know what, when you're making an offer, and hopefully you're using someone as beautiful as me, you know, you're seeing that people are kind of getting what they are asking for. But if you're a seller though, you still really can't overprice, because most people though are, you know, most houses are taking a week or two. They're not like 2 or 3 days, which we saw. And again though, one of the positive things is if you're a seller is we're at a 5-year low. If you're a buyer, there's just not much to choose from. One of the things that also blows my mind is a lot of people predicted the market would have been crashing by now, and that certainly has not happened. All right, so let's get into Prince William County, one of the more stronger markets in all of the country, as well as Loudoun County. New listings are down 47% with 507. New pendings are down 18%, 518, and then closed sales are down 24%. So not a lot of activity for new listings, almost down 50%. And you know what? And most of the builders in Prince William County are only doing active adult or condos. They're just not allowing a lot of new construction around here, especially with all this new data centers coming in. They're buying up a lot of land, which you know, Loudoun has seen as well. Medium sold price is $550,000, up at 1.4% year over year. So you know what? Like Prince William has kind of just been a little bit stagnant, but it's still been a pretty hot market. But only 412 active listings in the whole county, which completely blows my mind. I think it's like the second most populated county in all of Virginia. And then average days on market is 11, with 13 was the 5-year average. June of last year, it was 8. So houses are taking a little bit longer to sell. But another crazy stat to look at is under 1% is what people get on average for their house. So again, if you're listing for $500,000, on average, you're getting $505,000. So you can see people are still bidding up. All right, so let's look at some cities in Prince William County and kind of see what's going on. Just some of the individual cities really quick. So you can see Bristow is up 6% to 682,000. Manassas, 531,000, up 4%. Then Woodbridge is up 4% as well at 511,000. And then Gainesville, 640,000, up 2%. Then Haymarket's kind of even at 758,000, up 1%. So Prince William County's market's just kind of like normal, but yeah, still really strong seller's market, just not a lot for sale. All right, so let's check out Loudoun County, one of the most popular counties that my YouTube viewers love, and I get a ton of calls on. And I love Loudoun as well. I go out there all the time, sell a lot in there. New listings are down 45%, so there's only been 518 houses listed. New pendings, 454, down 25%, and then closed sales are down 23% to 533. So kind of what we've been seeing around the average. One thing though that kind of surprised me a little bit, if prices in Loudoun have just been the same, right? They haven't gone up or down. So basically 689,000 at your median sold price. One thing that it tells me is Loudoun got really expensive. It's one of the more expensive counties in actually the whole United States. I mean, it's probably like an average look. I mean, Prince William's is like 500. It's almost like 150,000 more. So Loudoun definitely got expensive, but things are still moving there. And then active listings, again, very low inventory, 479. And then average days on market, 14 days. So houses are taking a little bit longer to sell in Loudoun, but it's obviously the average. Now keep in mind though, if this was 3 months, it would still be a seller's market. Anything above 6 months is a buyer's market. So we're still in a pretty good seller's market. And then houses, though, again, another stat that blows my mind, are selling for 101% on average in the month of June. So again, people are getting what they want. Let's check out some individual cities as well in Loudoun. Which ones are doing the best? Now, obviously, Middleburg up 9%. You know, that has like $30 million farms in it, really expensive area, so it can be a little skewed. Check out Leesburg. That's just crazy to me. Leesburg's average sales price is $826,000. Up 4%. Then you get over to Ashburn, 782,000, and it's just down actually a little bit under 1%. So still a strong market. Sterling, 606,000, kind of even as well. And then all these prices have come down somewhat. They've come down 2%. So really still like a strong market, but you can tell some of those upper tier new construction probably have what brought some of these numbers down, because some of these builders were just asking crazy prices. You know, they've had to do some incentives and other things like that. But I tell people, you're gonna still expect to pay an extra $100,000 to $200,000 for a new construction in Loudoun, probably compared to a resale. So I definitely would consider that. All right, let's check out one more county. Let's check out Stafford County, which is really popular on this YouTube channel as well. Stafford down 37%, only 231 new listings. New pendings down 19% to 218, and then closed sales down 22%. Medium sales price or medium sold price is up 5% though to 525,000, and then active listings is at 241, which their 5-year average was 337. So just not much for sale over in Stafford. Average days on market, again, 14 days, and then average sold price is people are getting about 100% of what they're asking. So people on average are getting what they want all around here in this market. So what does all this mean? You know what, at the end of the day, we are still stuck with the rates, right? And what the Fed decides to do. But you know what? The Fed has done a lot. They've signaled that they're probably going to do 1 or 2 more rate hikes. As you can tell, the stock market took off this last jobs report because they know that the Fed's not going to do much more. So I don't know if I see rates going much more above 7. They did hit 7, then they went back down to 6.5, and they're kind of hovering around there. I kind of think through the end of the year, they're probably going to hover. The hard part is there's just not much for sale. Not a lot of people are moving around here. People have decided to stay in the area. It is still a very popular area. I'm about to drop a video pretty soon here. We go into the effect that Amazon has had on the area, and I didn't realize how significant it was. So it's just a really popular area, and it's not like the other parts of the country where things are slowing down. Things here are still popping off, you know, and selling. So like I said, definitely subscribe to my channel if you're thinking about buying or selling. My God, call me. I mean, you know how hard these videos are. I mean, I got a life, you know, and I do these videos. I don't know why I'm trying to get your sympathy, but as always, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you at the top or from the top.